According to a widely used framework in psychology called self-determination theory, humans have a basic need for autonomy. Autonomy means feeling that your actions are freely chosen. When we do something because we want to, it usually feels better than when we are told to do it. But what happens when it comes to helping others? Does being asked to help ruin the joy of the good deed? And does this change depending on where a person grows up? A study published in Developmental Psychology explored these questions by looking at how children view pro-social behavior. Researchers gathered 686 children aged 6 to 11 from 5 different countries. The groups included children from Germany, the United States, Ecuador, Japan, and India. The children participated in an online experiment where they viewed 4 short stories presented as pictures. 2 of the stories involved helping with household chores, like cooking or cleaning. The other 2 stories involved sharing something, like a spot on a swing or a place to watch animals. The researchers varied how the good deed happened in each story. For each child, 2 of the stories showed another character specifically asking the protagonist for help or to share. In the other 2 stories, the protagonist helped or shared completely spontaneously without being asked. After viewing each story, the children rated how much the protagonist wanted to help or share and how satisfied the protagonist felt about doing it. The researchers found that the presence of a request changed how children viewed the good deed, but the effect depended on the child's background. Children from Germany, the United States, Japan, and India believed that the story protagonist had a lower desire to help or share when they were asked to do so. They also thought the protagonist felt less satisfied afterward. For these children, a direct request reduced the perceived joy of the pro-social act. However, children from Ecuador viewed the situations differently. They rated the protagonist's desire and satisfaction equally high, regardless of whether the good deed was requested or spontaneous. The study authors noted that the children from Ecuador were the only group living in a rural setting with a relatively lower socioeconomic status. Because of this, it remains unclear if the different responses are purely cultural or if they are linked to differences in urbanization and socioeconomic background. Learn more about this study and other new research at PsyPost.org.